Hello and welcome back to episode 11 of Unknown to World Known. We're back today with Manchester United for the EFL Cup semi-finals. So once again, we've been on a bit of a run since you were last with us. After the loss to Manchester City at the end of the last episode, we then beat Leicester 7-1. Aston Villa 4-2, Saint Etienne 5-1, despite a rotated team because obviously we were already top of the group. We then beat Newcastle 1-0. EFL Cup quarter-final, beat Liverpool 6-1 with Richard Roberts getting a hat-trick for himself. Watford we beat 4-0. 2-2, draw away to Arsenal. They were 2-0 up in the first half. We came back in the second half to get a point. 2-0 win against Chelsea. Then into the new year, we've beat West Brom 3-1, Brentford 4-0, Southampton 3-2 in the first leg of the EFL Cup semi-final, 6-2 against Wimbledon in the FA Cup third round, and now we have Southampton in the second leg, followed by a game against Wolves. As you can see here, we've got Brighton coming up in the FA Cup fourth round, and Bayern Munich in the Champions League knockout stages. However, hopefully, that first leg will be coupled with an EFL Cup final. The lineup to try and get us there, we've got Haidara in goal, Pinho, Kone, Cesar and Makelele as the back four, Wolber, Ferreira, Agnew and Maurice. And up front we've got Settin partnering Roberts. Trotter plays the ball out inside to Kea and then down the wing to Capeda. Southampton are a weird one because they had this tycoon takeover and since then they've actually not finished higher than where they were before the tycoon takeover, despite the fact that they, for at least the last 2 or 3 seasons, have been predicted second in the league. They are nowhere near performing at that level. Cesar heads the ball away there, and Maurice is going to go and collect it. So, yeah, they're not really taking full advantage of the tycoon takeover at the moment, although they do have Trotter on the wing, who is currently one of the best players in the world. Not the best player in the world, however. That falls to Richard Roberts, who recently won the World Footballer of the Year. Southampton are having the better of the highlights so far in this first half, however. Capeda trying to go down the wing, gets inside to Trotter, transfer across the box. Haidara with the save, Aguilar collects it and we clear it away through Makelele. Maurice loses it there. Pinho plays the ball inside to Wolber. Agnew on the ball. Ferreira with the shot, but it's blocked, I think, by our own player there, actually. Bembridge plays the ball down the wing to Aguilar. Can he get past Makelele to get a cross in? He plays it backwards to Petkovic and then back to Kaya. Obviously, if I remember correctly, Kaya was with us way back at Inter Milan. Trotter through to Bemba. Gets one back for Southampton. Well, that wasn't part of the plan. It's level in the tie. We're leading on away goals at the moment. Kone plays the ball short to Pinho and back to Kone. Wolber in the middle finds Agnew. Maurice onto Ferreira. This game has been quite subdued compared to what we've been seeing in recent weeks. There's not been many teams that have really had a look-in against us for the most part. Like you've seen from the results, the games have been fairly one-sided. Agnew should be putting us back on level terms on the night there, but is denied by the goalkeeper. Maurice is going to send a corner in to the far post and it's headed away. 1-0 at half-time, 3-3 on aggregate. We're still leading the tie on away goals. Settin collects the ball here and tries to break it forward. Agnew exchanges the ball with Settin, has a little bit of a dodgy pass and oh wow, that's a poor attempt to play Maurice in behind there. Kone collects it from the keeper. And then Pinho and Agnew are going to try and bring it forward again. I think we are going to bring Agnew off in just a moment because he's not having the best of games today. Maurice to Ferreira. Ball through towards Roberts. Can he get a shot off? He's forced wide. Ends up playing it back into the settings at the post. I was convinced we got an equaliser there. As mentioned though, Agnew is going to come off for Skolin. Goal kick for Southampton here. They play it short, then go long, which seems completely pointless. Maurice plays it back to Cesar and then to Makelele. This is a bit of patient play from us here. We know we've got that looks offside. Setting brings it down, finishes it, but I'm fairly sure that it was offside and this is going to be ruled out. And lo and behold, it is. Ferreira on the ball here, plays it back to Cesar. Makaleli inside to Ferreira again, and then ball back to Cesar. We really are good at this patient play. Roberts has been stood offside for about 15 minutes here. Ferreira plays it back to Makaleli. That's a poor pass. Back with the goalkeeper. And Southampton are able to pass it out from the back. Long ball. Pinho needs to win this. He does so. Skolin breaks forward. Ball over the top. Finds Roberts. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Vlahovic is going to come on for setting. A little bit of news about Vlahovic, actually. He is going to be leaving this summer. He's on his way to Juventus, obviously where he went in real life. However, in this save, he was at Fiorentina and came straight to Manchester United. He's had a long career here. However, this season has kind of seen him drop out of the first 11, even more so than last year, where he did feature quite a bit last year, but now rarely does. That is a fantastic ball round the keeper. Vlahovic showing maybe we should be featuring him a little bit more. Just as I'm talking about how he's dropped out of the first team, he gets a ball in behind from Makaleli, which is sublime, absolutely perfect, and then just knocks it round the keeper. The keeper does literally nothing to try and stop this. Level terms on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. Pinho with a throw-in on the right-hand side. Oh, gives it away to Capeda, who breaks into space, gets a shot off Haidara with the save. That was a little bit of a dangerous run there from Southampton. Aguilar sends the corner in. It's headed away by Kone. Our final change, we're going to bring... Oh, what shall we do? We'll bring Shakan on for Roberts up front. Makaleli throws the ball into Wolber. You see Pinho there actually got off with a little bit of a knock, as has Capeda from the looks of it. So I would imagine there's been some sort of collision over there on the right-hand side. That's a poor pass to try and find Maurice in the middle. Bemba and Bernal exchange the ball. Blackburn over the top to Patterson. It's worked backwards again. We need to get this ball off them because Southampton are a dangerous team. A ball through here is found. Bemba with the shot. Haidara with the save again, keeping us in this one. Not really keeping us in the lead, I should say. But the corner comes in and it's gone all the way through and out for a throw-in. Pinho plays it short to Skolin. I've tried to pick up my cup of tea about 5 times. Every time I do, a highlight starts. That is a ridiculous save from the keeper to deny Maurice. It's happened again. Haidara plays the ball short to Kone and gives the ball away catastrophically through the middle there. Somehow we've managed to get away with it. Skolin goes down the wing to Vlahovic to wrap it up if he can find a ball. Shakan. That's game over. 2-1 on the night. It's 5-3 on aggregate now, which means Southampton do not have a way back into this game. Don't know why they're bothering with an offside check. He's clearly onside. We lead and we are going to the final. Wolber in midfield here. Skolin to Ferreira. Vlahovic. Keeper knocks it onto the bar, I think, there. Aguilar with a corner. Finds nobody but Cesar as we manage to head the ball away. But now plays it inside to Cruz. There's 5 minutes of injury time going here. So there is still a chance for Southampton. However, they give the ball away. Maurice to Vlahovic. Ball over the top towards Shakan. He can't quite beat Cruz. Well held off there. And Southampton survive without conceding another as of yet. However, Maurice is on the ball. And he knows how to create chances. He takes it to the wing. It's blocked but falls to Pinho. Back into Maurice. Across the box. And it's another block to deny Vlahovic another goal. Wolber to Ferreira. Out to Shakan. Whips across in. Vlahovic was in there again, but Parsons is the first man to it. So we do see out a 2-1 win against Southampton in the home tie. We are going to Wembley for the EFL Cup final. I don't know if we know who we're playing as of yet. I'm not quite sure how to tell here. If we could spot a date on any of these, then we would know whether it's today. Let's go and have a quick look. So it will be Manchester United versus Chelsea in the EFL Cup final. Let's go and see if we can pick up a win against Wolves. We've currently got a 7-point lead behind us to Arsenal and Manchester City. Wolves shouldn't be causing any problems on reducing that gap. And now we've got the game against Wolves. We've got Haidara in goal, Diaz, Kone, Hulis and Makelele as the back four. Ferreira as the holding midfielder with Skolin and Orlov in front. Chacon in the number 10, Fatty and Roberts up front. We're going a bit all out on this Wolves team, so we should be picking up another win today. First highlight here is a Wolves goal kick as their keeper sends it long. Makelele wins the header and it's straight to Orlov through the middle and it's 1-0. Just over the 30-minute mark, Roberts got the ball, laid it off to Orlov, who just ran straight, I'd say through the defence, but I don't actually know where the defence was at that point. So you've got Orlov who's here. Literally just where was the defence? He ran in a straight line and he didn't have to go past anyone. 1-0. We've got a deep free kick here. Makelele finds Orlov, plays it short to Chacon, through to Roberts. Oh, he's hit the post. Skolin with a free kick to the far post. Who leads? 2-0. 40 minutes gone now. 10 minutes after the first goal, we have doubled our lead. We are looking so good at the moment. If we can continue this form into like the games against Bayern Munich, then we could be unstoppable. However, there's a Wolves free kick and it's headed away. Nice and easy. Chacon collects it, plays a long ball over the top towards Fatty. Can he get it back into the middle of the box? He can't, but he can win a penalty. Fatty then steps up to take the penalty that he's just won. And it's 3-0. We're going in at half-time. 3-0 up against Wolves. They don't know what's going on. We're not going to watch the replay. It's just a penalty. Kone plays the ball short to Diaz. It's back to Kone as well. Surprised we've managed to fit another highlight in before half-time. Is it going to be 4-0 at half-time? Have I lied to you a moment ago? Fatty with the chance to play it back in. Orlov on the edge to Skolin. One more to Makelele. Gets a shot off. Goes over the bar, but it was a good effort. Half-time, it's 3-0. It's so comfortable for this Manchester United team right now. And just as we start the second half, we see a free kick being given on the edge of the box. It's going to be Fatty stood over it. Goes for goal, and the keeper is forced into another good save. Honestly, this team is so easy to manage. Orlov with the corner. Don't get me wrong. I know we bought a striker for nearly 100 million. I get that. I know this team is absolutely ridiculous and has won the league like multiple seasons in a row before we arrived here. However, it's still silly how good they are. Gullit is on the ball here for Wolves. Plays it out to Brian at left back. Figueroa, can he get a cross in? He does so. Yells is in there. Not Yells, Veliz. Gets one back for Wolves just before the hour mark. Hopefully, I haven't got a bit too cocky. Hulis is on the ball at the back for us. We need to make some changes after this highlight. Skolin inside to Orlov, to Fatty, and then out to Diaz at right back. And even the fullbacks in this system, they do contribute a lot to this team. Fatty on the ball here, back to Diaz, gets a shot off, nearly finds the bottom corner. And with that, Maurice will come on for Chacon. Jose can come on for Makelele, and Skullion on for Fatty. Maurice plays the ball short to Skullion, and it's back to Ferreira. Out to Diaz, forward to Kone on the wing. Bit weird seeing his centre back in that type of position, but moving on. And Ukachukwu has just decided, I'm going to push Maurice over. I'm going to get a red card and make it even harder for Wolves for this last few minutes. Goal kick, sends the ball forward. Hoolies wins it. Orlov gets a kick from Johns, but we play on because of the advantage. Kone on the ball now. Orlov, can he get a ball forward? Does so to Maurice. Roberts to Skolin. Takes it to the wing. Jose. And they exchange the ball again. Back to Ferreira this time. And then back to Hoolies. However, Skolin to Maurice. Turns. Shoots. That's ridiculous. Maurice scores a stunner. He's got a thing for this. There's quite a few of his goals. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say it. I think, my prediction right now, Maurice is going to be the guy that gets goal of the season when we get to the season review. 4-1. Hoek on the ball for Wolves here, and Rosemond across to... I mean, at this point, do we need to be commentating on the Wolves' possession? It's clearly a Manchester United win. It's just a matter of, can we grab a fifth? I'm getting way, way too cocky about this. However, at the same time, I think kind of within our rights. I've just been talking to you about Maurice, and now you've gone and got sent off. What have you done that for? So he's been on the pitch since the 73rd minute. He scored and got sent off. 4-1 winners against Wolves. Easy as you like. So we leave the episode 10 points clear at the top. However, game in hand for Arsenal and City, who are behind us. We will be back with the Champions League first knockout round leg and the Chelsea EFL Cup final game. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment your prediction for those games and how many trophies we're going to win this season. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.